Anyways, let's get the show right in the room. Assuming I remember how to. There it is. I'm looking at the audio level. Sorry, what am I doing? Here we go. Bam! There it is. Uh, I hopefully last time when I streamed this game, the audio levels were really wonky, and oh wait a minute, I have to look right save file, right? Okay, yep, should be it. I don't know why, I just should be the right save file. But anyways, last time I streamed, the audio levels were the audio levels of the stream was really wonky. Like it was so quiet, you could barely hear anything, and that made me sad. That made me sad because no one's able to hear this voice line right here. Where is it? Email. How do I? Is it main one? No. Oh, it's logs. I wish I remember which Diego voice log was it. I think it was. Should be the early one, right?
The Triop security team just tried to land at Base 6. They were real impressive until I blew out their attitude jets. Hey Shodan, take a letter. Dear Triop, please send some more people to investigate me. I run security, I run the robots, I'm jamming communications. That's right, Rebecca. Investigate me. Investigate my butt. Note to myself, keep that hacker on ice for a while in case I need him. Otherwise, just take him out.
I think one day I'm gonna make that voice line Diego saying "kiss my butt." I'm really gonna make that one of my alert sounds one day. Just I don't know. It's always my favorite one. It's just so ridiculous sounding. Anyways, uh, last time we left off, we explored Executive, and Shodan has revealed that she's making a virus in one of the groves, which are like these little greenhouses attached to the space station. We have to do something about that, and unfortunately, we need to go inside the groves that have the virus. Which, if we go in there without a protective suit, we're gonna get killed. And the reason why we're here in storage is because we're looking for said suit. Oh, I have a shield on. I wasn't even paying attention. There we go. Let's turn it off for now. The good thing about this deck is that there is a lot of supplies you can get from this place. And I should have go here before I went to Executive, or what was it? I think Flight Bay, but I mean it's all good. Sure, I died a lot more times than I should have, but it's not the end of the world. Also, we now have a Magnum, which is better than a pistol. And the good news about this Magnum is that the ammo is much more common with the security bots that we're destroying. I believe this is floor log 4? Yes.
Sabo here. Listen, Mac, I've got a plague loose on the exec level. Got an idea, but I need an envirosuit to pull it off. What's the code for your storage cell you keep your suit in? I only remember it ends with 8.
So we have to remember that the one of the security, I'm not sure, no, yeah, it's not this one. One of the security doors in this area, there was a passcode, but we don't know the code for it. So we have to remember that it ends with 8. And that's all we got. In the meantime, let's drop this rope. Drop this. Does this have any ammo? Yes, it does. There we go. For a second there, I thought it was a sneeze. I hate that feeling. Black by shot on security, so we got more of a security to deal with here, as usual. Thankfully that guy can't see us, and easy takedown. There we go. Ow. I probably should also put a warning that the sound effects in this game could be obnoxious as well. That's for taking in radiation poisoning. I believe, there we go. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother with that. Or, actually I will. Free ammo. Oh yeah, I think that thing's timed. So you have to... I mean, there we go. Yeah, this little, what's the name for it? Repulsor lever, yeah, well, it's actually timed, so once you press that lever, it will turn off by its own, which sucks because you have to deal with the radiation. Let's use another one of these, and I think we have to lean here. Alright. There we go. Do I have detox? Yes, I do. I might save that for the beta growth because that's where we're gonna need a lot of those. Oh yes, give me more magnum ammo. What is this? Target identifier, which is obsolete for us. Microwave ovens. We're gonna need to... surprise, we can't carry one with us. Should be allowed to use it. It's an emergency. I might as well pick up these darts, but not sure they're any use anymore. Stun gun. I don't know if I use stun guns anymore at this point. And so we have the code itself. It's 8 something 8. Good as this, there's only 9 numbers or 10 numbers. So in case if you count 0. But hello, Ravik. How's your day been going so far? You haven't missed much. I just started. I'm just I guess remembering what I need to do exactly. But I did found what is it? I did find a code to the, well, I think it's supposed to be some guy's storage room, but it is very important. Trying to remember where it was, though. I know it's around here. Oh, never mind. Ooh, I'm curious. What is a small project? Thankfully I'm feeling better than yesterday, so that's a you know, a good thing. And also I had a nice rest so last night, so that definitely helped. So I feel like I feel much more refreshed than last time. Thanks for asking, by the way. I believe. Yeah. So this should be the door, and the only numbers we got is 8 something 8, so we just have to keep guesstimating. I think it's 838. Yeah. This is the password, remember. Oh, absolutely. Whoops. Wrong weapon. There we go. Another Magnum. Environmental Soup version 1. I think that we might find an upgrade somewhere, but I'm not sure where. Also, why am I leaning towards? There we go. There might be a switch to turn on. Here we go. That's better. I generally wish people have good, like, I know some people have issues with sleeping, but I don't know, like, I don't know what else to say besides hopefully you know, they figure out ways to deal with it. I know usually some people could have a minimum of 6 hours and they could continue, you know, continue the day with that, but I generally wish people have a better time sleeping. It is pretty difficult. I'm not gonna lie. What was it? Oh, here it is. I'm gonna take one of these with me. I do know the explosives will be important later on. Oh, that's useful actually. Actually, that's a nice little project. Hopefully it goes well for you and with your oh, with your friend as well. There you go. I was about to ask too, like, everything went well with the mechanic as well. Like, is it still like the mechanic's still working on what's going on in the car, or it's just still. Hopefully you find a solution to it, rather than just being a ghost. It's always good to have people who are who can help you, or like, or much more experienced with something. I'll be honest. Uh, hopefully that's a good sign that he's understanding what's going on. Let's save here because I think this might be we might get ambushed here. We're almost done with the cameras here, which is cool. Oh, hello. Usually for most of my purposes, no, I never like get a chance to jump and drive. I just take the bus. And I have people who are kind enough to drive me to locations. That's something I have to do eventually, like learn to drive my own. Just the vehicle we have. I don't know, like that's what I wonder. Like, I guess I'm very. I do know one of my relatives, like one of my aunts. They know how they do have a vehicle, and they're willing to practice to help us learn how to drive. In this case, one of my siblings and I. But the car we have and that my family uses is just. I don't know if that's something I want to try to use as much to practice driving, because it sounds. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm just kind of just very critical of myself, thinking that I somehow just wreck it. Maybe one day. Hopefully, the opportunity comes up though. And here's the thing, and why I think I'm much more paranoid, is that I grew up playing Grand Theft Auto, so my brain is gonna think, "Oh God, I'm gonna go crazy when I drive." It's a dumb logic. I might. Maybe, but I am very, like I said, I'm a very paranoid person, so. I think there's, yep, another one here. Oh, the camera's moving weird. Ooh. Oh yeah. I've heard that in terms of driving though, one of the major concerns is parallel parking. And I remember I saved this tip from... Oh yeah, that's the thing about if you do something now, like it does remove anxiety. I can definitely agree with that. It's more so ever waiting for a side relative to be comfortable teaching us how to drive. That's what it is. I mean, we could start, I mean, I don't know if there's a good area for where I can do it on my own, but... Like, no, there's no way I could do it on my own because I literally have to drive the car somewhere, and I don't have a license, and that's gonna be awkward. Just someone stop me, like like authorities stop, like, hey, where's your driver's license? No, I mean like it really just on to when I find the opportunity or and said person's also available. Teach me how to drive. And even then, there's probably like online websites I could probably learn, but I really need to learn how. One day I'll learn. I do know like there's a tip from a voice actor. What was he talked about parallel parking? I actually saved the video on my browser. That I can. I guess it depends on the area because the road in front of my home is it's kind of straight, like it kind of curves in one area, so it's kind of risky to drive there because it's the curve is really awkward, but that's not the only road that's what is it? It's not the only road that's curved. Like we can drive on another road that's straight and doesn't have anything too weird about it. So yeah, so there's definitely potential of me learning how to drive eventually. Can I? There we go. I was wondering why can't I pick this up? Oh, yeah, I forgot about this buttons. Oh, the noises are off right now. I think there is a reason to be here, though. Can I? Yeah, I do have to jump over that. No, no, get up, get up. Ah, damn it. That's actually pretty awesome to let people do that. Like, there's some I know there's definitely some areas I can practice driving if I get the chance. Like, if I somehow able to drive the car with me somewhere, or I already the best, like I said, the best option is that, or scenario is that someone's able to take me somewhere. Well, we know some good large parking lots where we can practice driving. Like, just know how the vehicle works. But I do agree with you though. It's pretty cool that the DMVs do that, and hopefully like everybody gets it. Like there's other places where if anyone has like a large area for cars to go through, hopefully people are comfortable for letting other people practice in there. Okay, we got 3 of these. Drop this battery. I'm gonna keep dropping them batteries, and we need one more. There we go. We're gonna need these in the future. I'm just picking these up so we don't have to backtrack to this obnoxious room. There it is. Bam! Oh, almost. Up. A little bit more. There we go. Out of here. Oh, the noise is atrocious in this area. Oh man, you can still hear even when you're not that close. Oh, I know this room's weird, but I don't remember the puzzle. I don't remember what is the door's locked. All right. So this is a gravity puzzle of some kind, but I just don't know what exactly. I'm supposed to do here. Oh. Yeah, it is a like I think it's a gravity puzzle, but I don't remember what I don't remember if I ever completed this one or if there's anything important in this. I think maybe this room might have something important though. Oh, hello. Just top me and then realize. Is there anything? that's what I'm trying to wonder. Like strategy puzzle games. I do like playing strategy games though. I will admit. Like I don't know if that's the same thing. So recently so all the strategy games I played, the Stellaris, the Civilization series, specifically the fifth and sixth games, Fire Emblem. But in terms of puzzle, I'm trying to figure out at the top of my head if I ever played anything related to puzzle. I've actually, they're not sure this is not the same genre, but I've played I saw a video from some streamer playing, what was it? The Logical Journey of Zubinis, and I actually bought the remade version on Steam, and I definitely enjoyed that game. I have yet to beat it. Is this what I need to do? There we go, yeah. Oh, damn. So it wasn't much of a puzzle, it was just straightforward platformer. Situation. I have to leave these things here. If you look, if you know some strategy puzzle games that you could recommend, that you can go ahead. Yeah, like Grunts. I might have to look that up. I was about to look it right there, but that room's so loud. Let's see. Uh. Oh, gotcha. Okay. I'd probably just look it up regardless, though. Oh, at least it's on my abandonware.com though, so I could definitely give it a try. Like, whenever I... Probably today, either today or tomorrow. Oh, I see, yeah. Can I... Lovely dated references. I mean, that's to be expected of games right, that came out in like a while ago. So, oh, it seems alright. I like it. All right, I'll definitely give it a try one day. Thanks for the recommendation. I do like to be honest, I do like the top-down view of it. Yeah, I do have a fascination with some games with these puzzles. Like, it's kind of like Ghostmaster in a way, but you just have to figure out like you mean do something. I don't know. Like I kind of want to. Maybe I do. Like I do enjoy the genre of Ghostmaster, but I do feel like I wish I could get. I wish I was much more aware when I play these games because there's times where I do have to look up a guide, but I don't. I won't. I mean, I still have fun regardless. Just trying to figure out some solutions. Anyways, I minimize my window for a second here. And there we go. Is this enough security to... No, we need one more camera. So what's down here? Oh, that's the same thing. Oh, whoops. Oh, apparently we can get a view at where we're at in the whole Citadel station. There we go. Oh, yeah, of course, yeah, because it's hard. I wouldn't be surprised to run. It's difficult to run older games on newer Windows. There's a website, I think. What is it? There is a website that has some of some of the abandonware or some of these classic games. I think it's called myabandonware.com, and I saw it there. So maybe it might work. It actually could run on that website. If not, yeah, I'll definitely try Virtual Machine. Just trying to wonder where. Oh, the room over there. Okay, I remember now. That's where I died last time. I forgot to explore the area. Oh damn, patch. Let's keep that in mind. Hopefully that version will have the patch though. I think it should have. That's why it's a website that keeps abandonware. Like it hopefully should have everything, you know, an archive, if that makes sense. Damn, these guys hit hard. I need to get that shield up. Alright, round 3. Where are these guys? Anything in these boxes? I don't have room for these batteries. I don't know. The gas grenade is actually useful for the elevator, but the problem is you get killed with these gas grenades regardless, so. Obsolete. Any more? Security level is at 1. Oh, there. Last camera. There we go. I'm gonna save here, but I think I will die if I blow up those mines. Yep. That's fine. I got all the security cameras. I believe with that, we're almost done though. We just reduced all of our security, so we can get through that one door that was locked. I think this one, right? Yes. What's in this door? Anything of significance besides jump jet, obsolete, nah, and nitro pack? I think that it's all that's all we had to do here. We got our viral suit. Seems like it, yes. We explored through every area. Yeah, that's because these are little remaining areas are just walls. Alright. Zero Suit Showdown, exactly. That'd be cool as a crossover between Metroid and System Shock. Okay, now we can go back to Executive. Throw, not through this way. Yeah, it's the same. I do get the same vibe in this game in Metroid as well. Assuming that, obviously, this one's a FPS survival. Well, obviously the Metroidvania is what it is. Speaking of Metroid, I do want to play if I get the chance, the Prime series. I'm not good with the side scroller, but Prime seems fun. So I think there's no point being in this group. Which, oh, kind of wish the M button was the map, but that's one of the groves. Now, once we enter the groves, is it? I don't know. We have to. Let's see. Oh, close the elevator door. There we go. So here's the thing about the groves. Now, if something like this, it's not a new concept, but when you enter a new floor, there's no Oh, hold on 1 second. Alright, I'm back. uh, I guess it almost for a second there, I almost unmuted myself. Yes, the elevator music is the game, by the way. I love it so much. Like after all the horror, and you get this happy, like just this calm, relaxing elevator music. And I love this. The presentation about it. What's amazing as well is that this is the first thing you hear in this elevator is when you complete the medical area, and then once you go to research, do you remember that area where you get ambushed by a bunch of mutants? Like it's just this music playing while you just have to kill a horde of mutants in that second floor. These guys know what they're doing, by the way, with the presentation, and I love it. I'm gonna save here. So when you enter a new floor, when you die, it's permadeath. So that's not new, right? However, here's the kicker with the groves, these little greenhouse areas. There's no restoration chamber, so once we enter these areas, this is permadeath if we die. So we gotta be careful. So this is the difficult thing about the groves, but it's not too bad initially, because the enemies here they're not as annoying, but they will keep respawning. So they're pretty much infinite here. So you do not want to spend your time taking them out. I mean, you can if you want to, but they're not that scary. It's just these guys are annoying. Yeah, these are new plant mutant. I do know there's yep, and even these places have security cameras, so yeah. Oh, that guy just spawned. So it's relatively calm for the in terms of the groves. This is a calm area. Like this, of all the two you can visit, this is the calmest one. It's the one with the virus that's crazy because it's essentially you're on a time limit, and we'll get to that eventually. Owie. You just have to make sure not to take as much damage, otherwise you gotta rely on your med patches, and if you don't have much and you don't have anything left, well,
Safety interlocks disabled.
there we go. That's 1 out of 3 safety interlocks we have to disable. We have another grove to visit, and then with that logic, we can shoot off the grove that has the virus, which is Beta Grove, if I remember correctly. No, not this. Angry dinosaur is angry. Hooray. Oh, hello. Yeah, someone came knocking my door to ask something, and then they went past by the bird, and the bird was asking, "Are you gonna give me attention?" No? Well, too bad. There goes your eardrums. Gotta get that bird attention. There's 7 security. I honestly think of all the good uses for the flechette gun, this is the best one, really. This is the best area to use this. The enemies are not too tanky besides the robots. Oh god. Yeah, the main thing about this place is the enemies do respawn here. Like they could appear behind you without you knowing. And my health is almost gone as well. What's this? Ion rifle. I still don't know what's the good use. Like this is used to push mines away, but I really don't use this weapon as much. I will use this ion beam though. Sounds useful. That is true. Pets do run out of attention. I come to agree on that. Or food. Like whenever you bring food, like if you like in this case you bring food in front of them, it's like, oh, I want some. Though you gotta be careful what you feed them, though, of course. Birds particular. I don't know why I'm using this weapon. There we go, that's... I don't know off the top of my head where the cameras are at, but I'm trying to wonder if it's any other reason, good reason to disable the security, because they are blocking, like the security is blocking the door somewhere, but I don't know if it's actually worth it in this area. Depends on some birds. I can't say all of them are the same, but the one thing I do know about birds is that once they have someone they like, they're not gonna like anyone else. They're very they get very like defensive or like agitated when it's not the person they care about or trust. So they only trust a select few of people. I do know that. Sadly, my bird does not like me, but I mean it's fine. Luckily, that's why I don't. Exactly, he's literally we call him the pit bull of this house. So they would say, oh yeah, luckily I'm not the only one living here, so that's why I'm fine with him not liking me because he's developed a bond with someone else, but that's okay. Okay, that's the elevator. I might be tempted to find all the cameras that I can in this area. Oh, where? I have a bunch of hornets, so I might as well use it. This music though. Also, the problem with the map is that it doesn't show you all the walls, because you literally have to like get it exactly close. So I kind of walk looking back and forth to see if I missed the camera somewhere. I think I only had 12 security left. I'm hoping when the remake comes out, they have a way to show you how much security you have left in the area. There might be a way to see in this game, but that'd be cool if they actually add them in the remake. I think data or... Oh, okay. No, it's showing me the, So that is one. Okay, never mind. I see one camera now. It said security, but I was hoping it shows me how much I have left, but I could definitely see in the map now. Ah, damn, it's in the other wall. Oh, no, I got it. There we go. I'm gonna borrow those darts. Now we have access to this door, and I think... Though sometimes you gotta be careful because there sometimes could be more robots behind these doors. Or other nasty stuff. Yep. Just like that. There should be good stuff here, like... There we go, yep. Drop this for now, let's see, does it have any ammo? No, it does not, so get rid of that. And it seems like that's about it, really. Another a mag pulse rifle if you haven't found one yet, but yeah, it's some of these security rooms might not be worth it. Like, wait, that export is here, right? Yeah. It's really up to you if you have the resources to clear it out. Or the time, because there's also the time limit with this game. You can just choose to put it on, which fatigue level is high. That means I'm running too much. Oh, oops. Didn't I meant to use that ion gun, but alright, check through that. No, we can get out of here. Exactly. This. Oh, wrong weapon. Oh, I'm shooting the bush instead. That's annoying. You know what? You could stay there. You shouldn't be able to catch up to me. You guys are more annoying. Alright, we out of here. Yeah, I love the noise this thing makes. I swear there was a mod that like changes the sound effects in New Vegas, and I really want that mod so badly, but I think the mod might be outdated somewhere. Like, I was reading about it, and I think I might have found a mod, but it just, then no one has developed, like, the developer has not made some updates to the mod, and I think it has some problems with using any other mods that may conflict with weapon. Like what is the weapon I have? Is it the mod I have? It's like the WMX mod that adds, where you could put weapon customizations on legendary weapons or unique ones. So there's some conflictions with that mod has. So yeah, it's just, but like I said, I will admit that I'm a fan of the sounds it makes. I love it. Oh boy, there was no point for me to be in this room. Never mind. What's this? Delta Grove. I think this is also another place I could go to. Okay, it's alright time I take a medical kit. There we go. Bam. There we go, and here we go again. Ah. More heads, which we don't need. The cool thing about the groves is that you can climb on the walls, so you can pretty much outrun the Gortik, the Gorilla Tiger mutant. You can outrun those guys easily. It's the plants you have to worry about, and these guys. There we go. This is a dart gun. I'm not going to use that anymore. More med patches. Oh yeah, this is sight, I believe. Yeah. So you can use that to see in the dark, I guess. Is what that does. I might be using that more often. I'm gonna let him stay there. This little sprite right here. It looks terrifying, because like, I just imagine just the plant being mutated, and now it has a mouth. Little spikes on it, like it has tentacles, and then there's spikes at the end. Just makes you wonder what the heck Shodan's doing over here. Or does it say even, is this even Shodan's work, or could be I too? Yeah, it could be. It makes me wonder, this is Shodan doing, or this is actually here long since Tryout try out them experimenting with these guys.
Safety interlocks disabled.
That's 2 of the 3 interlocks. The last one we need is in Beta Grove, which of course it's covered with so much. It's contaminated with Shonen virus. And that's what I'm wondering too, because this is technically isn't an area she's been experimenting with the virus, but I like to imagine that the plants are spreading it towards to this room. I'm assuming they probably came from Beta Grove. Oh boy, I gotta go down here. I missed yeah, okay. I figured as much. There we go. And I believe this is the door with, yep, to disable Shonen security. We're almost done here. I might have missed some cameras in this area, or it could be this room. Drop down here, maybe there might be some cameras I missed in this little hallway. I'm not sure. So that might mean that's a camera, but that could be in the security room itself. If that's the case, I wonder if you don't need that much security to open that door. I'll be honest though, the groves are really. Sometimes I forget I'm playing Cinder Shock. It really feels something completely different. The layout, the music, and the I guess the way this place looks. And that's the problem with the last security. Like sometimes you'll see over the last minute where the security camera's at. Usually hang around somewhere in the corner. Like I know some people say the music sounds a bit goofy, but it does sound still eerie. Like it still sounds very eerie. I guess it helps the fact that it sounds completely different than normal. Not a whole lot going on. Yeah, you know what, I'm gonna borrow those guys. I know I'm going around in circles, but it's just kind of my way to not to get too many enemies in one area now. I was hoping. Yeah, you guys can stay down there. I'm not gonna bother. Okay, perhaps if I check the full map. I'm missing here in this area here. For all I know, it could be one of the rooms I already looked at, and it's not showing the camera in that area. Which is my main concern. And what else have I not explored? There was an area. Okay, so yeah, I think I have to go towards here now. Oh, there it is. Little secret area. There might be a security robot in this area though. I'm gonna use the Magnum Post this time. There's that camera. Yeah, that's essentially the image of this place. There we go. Now we can finally open that door. Hoping. Ah, damn it. A recharger station, wonderful. I've doubt there's no point. I have no idea why that's a good reward for destroying the security because you can't respawn here, and even then there's a better recharger station somewhere. That is such a. I'm being honest, that is such a lame reward. So now we have Beta Grove left, which is at the bottom. Beta Grove is one of the hardest ones, and obviously with the virus, so we're technically on a time limit once we enter that area. There it is.
Warning. Dangerous biocontaminant detected. Do not enter without protective suit.
Good news is we do have a protective suit. Now, here's the thing. I think I feel like I could have found a better protective suit, like a low version 2 of this thing, but I'm just gonna go in with this one. See how well that goes. We have a lot of horns, but we're gonna use splinters this time. Here it goes. Okay, so now our suit is protecting us, but we're on a time limit at the same time as well. We're taking damage, and the suit is also being depleted with the battery, so we have to be quick in this area. And surprise, surprise, this room also. Oh my goodness, I'm not gonna bother that. Surprise, surprise, this room also has security cameras that we gotta destroy. So this place is crazy. Worst thing is, I've not seen the camera so far. Oh, correct. Can I not climb this? There we go. Oh, that's weird. I literally my torso got decapitated, and then I walked over that catwalk, and I got reattached somehow. $60. I'm gonna drop down there soon, but $40. So I think there's 5 in total in this area, which is convenient. That's very kind of them to do. Navigation and mapping. So I took the body though. No items, anything left here? Nope. I'm not gonna bother with that weapon. See, now this is where I actually think would have been better to be a recharger station in this area rather than in that one area that we cleared. There might be more cameras here, but let's see. Every time we use a battery. So the good news is we deactivated the safety lock. However, we still had to deactivate security here. I see one over here. One more somewhere. Might be in here. Come on, pick this up. Ooh, this. Yeah. Oh, I'm getting paranoid. Like I'm actually just feeling so much pressure in this place already. All right, I think it's alright. Best we take another one. And we're taking this battery. There we go. Good time as any. There we go. Jump in motion 2. So I'm guessing that makes us, hopefully it doesn't make us too slippery when we move with that. Is there another camera here? Is there a point being here? Oh, that's supposed to be a legit ambush area. I'm gonna bother looking for these guys. The virus? Oh, the skull, I see. Exactly, there he is. No, if I were him, I'd pick a better spot. Unless he thinks this virus is spaghetti. Who knows? I guess the virus would infect him because he's already a skeleton, so that's pretty cool. Is this? What is that? I wasn't sure that was a camera. Oh yeah, the cool thing about the map now, because we got to upgrade it, it shows, I think that purple square is an enemy. So the map now shows us where enemies are in this, and the, oh yeah, there you go. The upgrade shows us where the enemies are on our map, so that's something we can use to our advantage. I'm gonna make a quick save here because I think I'm in good progress, but I want to find that last camera somewhere. Assuming there's even a point to get rid of that camera. So that's the elevator. Let me check the map again. There's this area, this room, and this room. What I might do is I'll try to explore as much as I can, and if I get killed from the poisoning or from the enemies even, that's okay. It'll be a trial and error. Just see where the areas I'm missing. Have to go up there. Ah. So we've been here already, right? Yep. If we drop down here, I think it does take us down toward this area. Yes. Oh. Just the gorilla using the like that gourd tiger. See, I panicked and I ran out here. More ammo down there. There it is. But what security was it blocking though? That is the question. Like, what was being locked? What was the point? That's what I'm trying to wonder. Like, what was being locked by the security? I could probably check the map. There's this area, but I feel like there's nothing. I don't think so. It was actually there's anything being guarded by the cameras. but I could be wrong. Oh crap, our battery's almost... You know what, we'll die, but... I now figured out where the camera is though, that's good. It always has to be the one right at the beginning. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to run around like crazy so I can find a door that was supposedly locked by security. I really want to get out there though again, but ugh, this place is really punishing. Can't even climb on the virus. Cause we've been there already. This is cleared. Was there even anything that was blocked by it? I'm gonna assume no. Here's the thing. I do know there's nothing important, but I will spoil it right now. There's usually just backup supplies if you remove security, but I'm gonna imagine that there's nothing really that useful. And if there was, then ah well. Just break this though. Before I go though, I forgot this ammo here. There we go. Alright, we're done. So with that out of the way, hopefully we're allowed to finally shoot this thing into space.
Contaminant detected. Do not enter without protective suit.
And it should work.
Master jettison enable not activated.
Oh. So we have to go to Diego's little shrine area to activate that matter suggestion control. Which I believe it's Alpha? Or I have to go back to Delta. This floor always gives me off the Shining vibe every time I see this. I know it's not the right pattern, but the colors give it, like the color reminds me of that. My eyes. Here it is.
Jettison enable failure. Possible cause damage to power relay. Consult diagnostic report in repair bay level 3 for detailed analysis.
So we have one more obstacle ahead of us, which we need to go to maintenance of all places to fix this issue. And you know how I feel about maintenance. Thankfully though, we're actually much more prepared to go there now. But we are pretty roughed up from the experience, so let's save here. 45. That's definitely more less than how many times I died in this game so far. And it's still counting. So now, because of what we did here, we definitely have access to pretty much everywhere in maintenance, and now we can definitely remove all the security. Speaking of which, but this is not the room I want to go to yet. There's that head. There's that guy's head that I want to pick up. Oh, so we can do this now. Where's that camera? Ah, yes, blow up a camera with a grenade launcher. That will definitely not come back to bite me. There it is. What? Just getting no break from these guys. Actually, they took a reflex patch, but Oh, I see what this does. It pretty much makes the frames of the game drop so that you're much more, you can react much faster compared to everybody else. But it just looks like my stream is getting choppy right now. So I might as well just be trying to pretend and do something with my microphone and make it so that fool people that the stream's going choppy. But that's kind of an obnoxious effect. Already got that lantern. We already listened to this guy. Audio logs. But we are gonna go back because ugh, this is such an obnoxious effect. At least it's not too bad for you then, because I'm just afraid that I'm very cautious of how the video looks because I just don't want it to be that upsetting for everybody. Oh, that means we're also slow. That's annoying. They're not meant to do that, but oh well. That's one way to destroy a camera. Oh, this is a puzzle. A wire puzzle of... Oh, never mind, that was easy. There we go. Let's say, give me my map back. Slow motion. There's two of these guys here. You know, it'd be cool if they. Well, I shouldn't say. I shouldn't spoil for the second game, but there is. I'm not gonna lie though. There is some pretty cool power-ups you can have in the second game. Man, I'm looking forward to playing that game. It's the second game and eventually a remake, which hopefully it comes out next year. I probably listened to this already.
Guess what, Judy? Looks
Yeah.
like seating in the viewing room is limited. Guess who gets first dibs? Yep, the execs. I guess the maintenance crews will be getting in about 6 months or so.
Okay, they picked up the head. Now I'm kind of I'm kind of jumping up ahead of what we need to do here, maintenance, but let's pick up these batteries. Yeah, not batteries. These bullets first. We're going to need an interface modulator, but the Looking Glass devs are pretty convenient. As I said, they're pretty kind to give us. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 of these things, but you only need one. So if you lose one, well, goodness, there's a whole handful of these the modulators in this one area. Wow, the reflex patch actually lasts for a while. It's overstayed its welcome, I'll admit. There we go. Ah! We're getting there, slowly. Here it is. So this is where we need to go. It drops us the diagnostics log, which we can conveniently read over here.
Power system failure. Malfunction in subsystem relay 428. For repair instructions, please consult relay analyzer. Be sure to specify relay number for analysis.
So there's another room we gotta go down here. Like, as I say, major respect to anyone who's able to figure this out. I mean, you might be able to read, like they might have some. There's the room we need to go for the analysis. Might have something obvious where it's located, but so we have to go to another room in this floor, and we need to put in 428 to figure out what we need to fix. I will never be in this game without a guide. And without a guide and without looking at how someone's able to beat this. Oh my goodness, so many of them in there. Can I finally open this door? Oh, that's where I came from. explore this room already? Here it is. 428, I believe.
Replace broken interface demodulator.
Yep. So, I believe, I forgot which one it is, but broken interface modulator. That's where we need to go exactly. But I could be wrong. But so here's the whole obstacle of this floor. We have no choice but to explore. I mean, it's not randomized, which is good news, so if you know what to do. But I kind of forgot what it is. But we have no choice but to explore these long corridors. It's like a maze, and there's a handful of security robots in these areas, and we need to find out the exact panel we need to replace the modulator that we were given to replace. And there's 4 of these. There's one on the top, one on the left, one on the right, and one on the bottom. So this place is hell because we have to constantly go back and forth. But like I said, if you look it up and if you just look up a guide, you don't have to bother exploring. However, there is actually a reason to go explore those areas because now we have access to because the fact we have access to these hallways before back then it was locked. There's actually security cameras in there, so we do have to explore those areas and take out the security so that we can finally go to that one room. Which with that reason, the head will be actually useful for once. Speaking of camera, there we go. So like for example, general redundant data bank. I'm not sure that's definitely not the one we need to replace. I think the log might have told exactly where exactly, but it's not here. Yeah, I gotta be careful. I don't remember if I actually unlocked the. I don't remember if I actually got the restoration chamber. I don't think so. I did, but just in case. Oh yeah, and then also just a side note, there is music playing in this level, but it's pretty quiet. I think I already brought this up, but I guess it's probably one of the scarier floors of this entire game. Very dark in the Abyssal Mutants, which the only time I was able to see in it because I had a flashlight. So without that flashlight, it's really dark in there. Yeah, I have none of these are actually what we need to replace. Railgun. Oh, that is a bad time to drop that. Are you kidding? So let's lean a bit. There we go. I knew there was robots here, but I was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna gamble and try to pick this up. There we go. Also, I gotta remember that that's left click is to remove the clips. Right click is to shoot. Man, what a way to go. Jerry cooling regulator. No, that's not it. Nope. This anime reminds me a lot of Sim Shock 2 because some of the soundtrack in the second game is actually very hype as heck. Like it actually does hype you up, but there's some moment. Like, yeah, I do love the other places where the ambience is very ominous. It's very fitting. There it is. I actually picked the right one, which is cool. There we go. Now we can activate the Master Jettison. But before we leave this area, I do want to activate the. I have no idea why the door is locked for the restoration chamber. But there we go. Let's use the first aid kit and save after that. Did I just use? Hold on. If I accidentally use the medical kit, I'll be upset. Alright. Let's activate the flashlight again. That's why it was locked. I didn't even see the switch.
Cyborg
There we go.
cancelled.
Now we can die as many times as we want now.
Restoration procedures online.
Finally. However, we're going to go explore every we're going to explore every maintenance tunnel and see if we can find every camera. Oh. I mean, we could read what these are. Plasma flux monitor. I probably should save this ammo for another type of enemy. Splinter's pretty good, actually. Oh, we can definitely fire this guy in the distance. There we go. Scientific research, secondary gravity. I thought this is regurgitator. I'm spoiled with like I don't know. I think it was the first cutscene of Ratchet and Clank where you get hired by Mr. Fizzwidget to get the Pearl Head back, and I think his character, like just Mr. Fizzwidget, he doesn't use actual. He speaks English, but he uses the weirdest words for some parts, and sometimes I think there's a moment where he says high-tech regurgitation. And regurgitation is another way to say it's the best way to. Well, the appropriate use of it is when when the mother bird feeds its children, like they regurgitate the food out of its stomach to feed the birds. So every time I hear regulation or the words like regurgitation, I just hear regurgitation now. It still thinks of that cutscene. Man, Ratchet Clank is an awesome series. I'm not sure there's any more cameras in this area. I think we're missing 2 more. Life support. There's still more to explore. Yep, that's about it. Yeah, right. English is so fun. I mean, to me, it's a difficult language to learn, but it just I think there's some fun with the words. Like I do like the concept of just messing with the words, just changing it out. Just have fun with it. Oh, this is no, I'm going the other way for this one. Fine, get this out. I think now instead of hollow, we'll be using slug ammo. As these guys. Secondary airlock safety crit. I'm kind of curious like how many of these are there. Simultaneously, yeah, it is a pretty confusing one to say because I don't know. Like when I first read it, like I always thought that was like simul or like, it's like it's hard to figure out what the UL, but it is kind of difficult, especially if you're not that good with if you're not good with articulation, and yeah, some words are difficult to say. For me, for some reason, I can never say railroad. See, like the railroad, I had to slow myself down. I can never say that fast. Otherwise, it sounds like I'm just going railroad. Like I can't see. I just cannot say it. There's some words, even some easy words, I would always struggle to say. Spark gun, we don't do that. Routing controller. Oh, 4. I see. Airlock safety grid. I guess it's safe to assume that there's only one camera in every maintenance tunnel segment. Probably wait until it gets over here. Or maybe not. Oh, there's 2 of them over there. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother. There we go. Yeah, Scooby-Doo just railroad. Like he's trying to sit like that. That's, to be honest, I probably just sound like Scooby-Doo if I do trying to say some words. Like, I don't know. Like I really, it just articulating is pretty difficult for me. Some words, I'd say. So, I mean, someone's kind enough to say not really, but I just really need to. I really want to practice more though. I just managed Scooby-Doo into the station. Just saying some words like, let's say for example. Well, the problem is I like we. Well, no, that's a bad example. Well, these are relays, but what's a good word? It was a Riego. Riego. Like Edward Diego. That's a nasty greeting right there. I'll use this for say kit. Just 3 of these guys waiting for me. There we go. What's the last tunnel? At the top, okay. So there might be one more camera here. It says we're missing one more. But just double check. There is this area over here. I must explore this place a bit. Energy conduit. Just more heads. All these heads. You think Shonen will do something about that? Speaking of which. Oh, I wonder which video. Oh, these are some weird projectiles. I forgot about these things. Let's do this. We're werewolf rots of rock. Hold on, I'm gonna. Let's see what this is. I won't play. I might play the audio a bit later, but I want to see what this is entirely. Is this a legit Hanna-Barbera scene? Oh, so I see. Like, I've okay, because I was wondering, like, is this legit? Cause I don't remember. Yeah, I agree. This is legit. So hold on, let me see if I can do this in OBS. I think it's. Yeah, good. Where's the browser? Can I edit? I put it here. There we go. I don't know how to. I'm gonna leave it small for now, but this is the one. I think this is the one you're talking about. That's the browser. It might be a bit too loud. Hopefully not.
Third level, lots of luck.
So he legit speaks.
What did you say, Scoop? I don't know, Raggy.
I don't know, Reg. That's amazing. He legit speaks actually perfect. He actually reads it if you just replace the letters with R.
Lots of luck. Third level, lots of luck.
Okay, that's awesome. Well, I guess we have a thing or two to learn. If it's something's difficult, you just find a way to alter it so that it's easier for you to read. Or, I mean, that's actually good. That was a good lesson to learn from Scooby. Scooby learns. Scooby knows what's up. That's an awesome clip, regardless. What was it? Oh, I was looking for cameras. Or ramras. Assault rifle. No bullets. Re-ray. No, he should say relay. Actually, if Scooby would read that, it would be really perfectly because it starts with R. Hate. Huh. Don't remember being an autolog here, but there's a bunch of skulls here.
Jared, it's me, Jody. You heard anything about that new viewing room up on the exec deck? What are we supposed to view, anyhow? Are the seats or tickets or what? Give me a holler if you know anything.
Useful. Let me see. I think that should be the last camera. Yep. That's about it. Retinal ID scanner. I think this is where we sever a head. We need this guy's head to use to get past the scanner. There we go. And we have one more camera here. Am I hearing something? Or oh, that was the ion gun. That's why. Shodan.
To Cyborg 77E, divert a maintenance robot to the computer rooms
On levels 1 through 6 immediately.
to ensure the functioning of all CPUs. If the
Trioptimum Lackey gets even a single digit of the system's authorization code, you may look forward
to supervising the defense of the reactor level personally.
Yeah, she's threatening the her cyborgs like, do not let the hacker gain information, otherwise I'm gonna send you to radiation zone. Here we go. Okay, so there was a reason. Well, kind of. I mean, it was just this. You get an upgraded radiation suit, so that's actually the benefit of being here. Would have been nice to get this earlier, but oh well. Look at all the goodies we have. It was worth actually going back here and removing all the security. I'm tempted for the, These guys take me out, that's fine. I actually want to respawn on more health. You know what, let's do it style. Recharging that recharger damages us, but you know what? We got some health back. Alright then. Now we can finally go back to executive level. Oh. No, don't. There we go. Oh, if you think she's mad, we haven't seen the beginning of her rage just yet. She's about to get even more angrier. Let's realize what we're about to do. I believe this would be perfect time to use this.
My experiment must continue.
Yeah, she's trying to ambush us with these security robots, so she's getting really upset. That isn't the last time we'll see something like that, though. Oh god. There's probably a lot of stuff out there now. I'm not gonna bother going to that area. Oop. I will activate the shield just in case. Yep. She angry. She's not happy. Well, time to make her even more upset by trying to jettison the all the hard work she's trying to do in Beta Grove. How much? Yeah, I'm definitely using the Hornets rounds.
If I have to release my infected children to stop you, so be it.
No, not the infected children. That sounds like Bowser. I'm not sure these guys drop anything. Oh, there's a lot of them in there. Literally release everybody. And off it goes. And with Vaccine, not only we disable the laser threat, now we have officially neutralized the virus threat. So there's no way Shodan can possess any threat to Earth now, right? Game over, right? Credits should roll. And definitely that grove will not end up anywhere significant. But that's all I'd say about that one. Usually we get a message from Shodan. That's weird. Oh, there it goes. Rebecca.
This is Rebecca. We've got a new situation here. A few seconds ago, we caught a surge of activity on Citadel Station. Our best guess is that Shodan is preparing to download itself into Earth's comnet. You'll have to take Plastique on the storage level and use it to knock out the 4 antenna relays on the engineering level. Don't try to...
You know, you are by far the most bothersome human being I have found on this station. But don't bother with the antennas. You can't stop me there. It's hopeless, and we both know it.
Yeah, she's gonna download herself to the Earth's mainframe. She's gonna become the NOT of planet Earth, assuming that their NOT was invented during this time in the future. And also just to point out that this place is next to Saturn, so actually it'll be quite a distance to get this giant space station to crash onto Earth. But I was assuming this place has the engines for it, so maybe. Can't say I don't know. I know everything about Citadel Station. So now I should have healed up first, but I will save here. We've entered engineering, and engineering is one of the hardest floors so far. This place is so much. This place is a maze. There's a bunch of dark corners where enemies will hide, even on from the ceiling. There's a bunch of assassins, and very just hard to reach places that you never see them shoot at you from distance. So this is a place that's filled with ambushes everywhere. But we'll see how long we'll survive. Also, here's Shodan saying something very nice to us.
Idiot. I will shortly complete the process of downloading my magnificent psyche into Earth's computer networks. Then I will be content to leave you as new master of this doomed space station. Goodbye, irritant. We shall not meet again.
Shouldn't mind bitcoins around computer. She's the reason why scalpers are buying the huge graphic cards. Like the reason why the prices are up so high. Shodan's just buying everything so we can mine bitcoins on them. But yep, she's getting even more pissed off as we continue on. But don't worry, we will see more of her rage eventually. Like she will. She's not kidding. She does have a lot of nasty things to torch for us in this floor. I do know. Yes, there's. Oop. Did I meant to use that? I do not need to use Hornet ammo anymore. I need to use splinters. There's gonna be nothing here that's gonna be as easy. Like the enemies and the Groves, they don't have any armor on them, so you can use those Hornets. But now everybody here is gonna be tanky. Also, hello. I'm not sure this is a good angle to hit this person. There we go. Yeah, see, there's already someone standing up here to ambush us, and here's another person in the dark. This place is pretty mean. First log of floor 7.
Yeah, listen. Personnel complains that there's no access to the lower core from Gamma Quad. Get someone to fix the door, or get him a rope ladder or something.
Alright. Also, they reuse this music, and what is this? I mean, I think they already heard a usage of the game you're using, the devs using the same music in some floors. This is the music from Reactor. And like everybody said, if you listen to Nine Inch Nails, this is So I think someone says this song takes inspiration from one of the songs, but like I said, I never listened to them. So here's our new enemy, mutated cyborg. I find that concept pretty badass. Like, you see these cyborgs, and then you see these mutants, and Shonan's like, you know what? I'm just gonna take both of best worlds and just combine them into one. Very thick boy though, thick person. They shoot a projectile at us, but it's pretty slow. They have a magnum. Can he? Yeah, see. Definitely, he's got the badonka-donk. He's not too bad. So these guys are not too bad to fight against. Like, their projectile's pretty slow, but I'm guessing that if we do get hit by it, we'll take a lot of damage. He drops rail clips as well, which is useful for the railgun. Let's get our weapon back. There is a little, well, I'm not sure it's an exploit. There's a little shortcut I like to do here. We use the jump jets, and there we go. I'm not supposed to go here yet exactly, but with these jump jets, there is a useful area in this. Behind one of these doors. I don't remember which one exactly it was. Oh, here's an annoying puzzle. I sort of forgot how I solved this one. There we go. Is this it? Unless I'm thinking about another puzzle. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother this room yet. There we go. There's another one. You? This might be the one. There's a lot of these wire puzzles on these doors. So hopefully I don't spend too much time on them. Oop, too low. Yeah, I kind of forgot the solution to this one. How many, one, two, I only got two of these logic probes. We'll see, I might be able to solve this one without using one. If not, I don't mind using just one. Cause I do know, oh, I almost got it. Ah, I could've sworn it was something like that. We're close with this one. Nope. Okay, we're super close with this wire pattern. Nope. It's just something's off here, definitely, but can't say I know. There we go. Let me save here. Not sure this is the. So just to give it what I'm trying to find, one of these rooms has the medical bay. Or is it both the I'm not sure the restoration chamber, but there's a healing station and there's a oh, here we go. Here's the one that might be more annoying than it should be. So one of these doors has the a healing chamber and a recharger station. But as you can see, it's blocked by these wire puzzles. You know what? Might as well use it here. I think this might be the one. Yes, this is it.
Evacuation procedures online.
It is just trial and error. I just kind of like taking too much time on them. I probably should like in online, but so here's a healing station, but you gotta be careful with these. These are live mines, and the problem is this healing station can last so long because enemies can respawn in this exact room, and there's a chance that if you're not careful, they can touch the mines and blow up this surgery machine, and you'll be out of healing stations. Well, on this fort specifically, but at least we can respawn, so that's a good thing. So that's what I wanted to use. I just want to get that room out of the way. So now I can fully explore this place without having a fear of dying. And trust me, it's gonna be nice to have this room because this floor is one of the hardest ones. So our objective now is to find you know the what is it, the gun I dropped behind? I think it was the riot gun that shoots like those beanbags. I think those pushes the mines away, but I don't know. Whenever I use them, I get no luck working in my favor. Oh. Well, at least respawn. Yeah, see, it's very convenient. I do know the enemies that respawn here on the Mark 1 security robots, so... Up. Someone's core fell down. So eventually, the more enemies we take out, we'll eventually get enemies spawning in our little restore room. So we might get soft lock if we're not quick enough to take out enemies there. There we go. Oh, no wonder why. Oh. Nah, we're picking up. You have bullets worth picking up. He's probably... Yeah, now it's a good time to use this rifle. Let's lean in this time. There we go. Got some EMP grenades, which might be useful for this area. Let's give this 5 seconds. I think I accidentally shot the grenade instead. That's amazing. So much for using that, but oh. Even then, it seems like they do too much damage on these robots, these enforcers. I'm not sure if engineering has... I think it might have. Okay, so this is the antenna that Shodan is using to install herself onto Earth. Now, we can't do anything with this yet until we find these plastic... what are they called again? Z44 plastic trademark. But yes, we need to use these to blow up the antennas. And run like hell because these things have a large explosion radius. There it goes. So we have 4 in total to destroy and we blew up 1, so now we're down with 3 left. Of course, they're all heavily guarded. Just like that one. Gotta be careful with this place because there's a bunch of Yep. Here they are. These guys will spawn infinitely here. from that little area. So best you don't spend too much time in that one room. And that's not sure there's a whole lot going on here. Apparently there's a It says there's a room here or something. Can't get in it though for some reason. Oh, button here. There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna save on using that. More batteries. Let's take the. There we go. Bullets, I'm not gonna bother. What are these? Nitro packs. Detox, which I should have been using. The Grove with the virus. That's okay. I know they're getting new ammunition type for a certain weapon we haven't picked up yet. I think it might show us in the items. Scorpion gun, yep. I think these are all. We're missing one more weapon. But the Scorpion gun, we have ammo for the Scorpion gun, and that's one of the more dangerous weapons we get on our hands on in the future. We're almost dead, but we can take more med packs. Or patches. Okay, this is where we unlock that door. Voice crack? Can't get down here. Just need this. Anything we do with that? Not sure. Yeah, like I said, I always asked the question already. Like, imagine working in a place like this, but imagine actually being here, where we have not explored the full floor of engineering, but this is essentially what engineering is in a nutshell. It's just a bunch of hallways that just loop around each other. It's very mazy. Oh, I think these are mines. So Shonan wants to protect. Yep. She's trying to protect the satellites with mines, which I'm surprised they haven't blown up the satellite or damaged this area. Now we use another one of these, and we're down with 2 more. There we go. Let's get out of here. Oh, there was a security camera in there. That's funny. It's not too bad, like, to destroy the satellites, but the security that's guarding the satellite is actually pretty nasty. Also, I hate that platform's so weird. I can't. It's hard to move off of it when you're on it. Let's lean a bit. Get some cheap shots here. There we go. Ah, damn it. Ah! The Enforcer was faster on the draw. I'll take these though. So yeah, that's a nutshell of engineering. I'm just gonna die a lot of times, but imagine finding this room last. It just shows you how painful this whole place can be. Core locks disengaged. Oh, I could have pressed that button to activate the doors. Huh. Oh well. here last time. Yes, I was. Already. You know, if you haven't get a chance to look up the new models of the, like, I always thought the cyborgs kind of look cool, like the forces as well, but if you look up like the Shock remake, like, especially the concept art they have for the enemies in the game, they actually look pretty cool now. I can't wait to see them in the remake. So far we've seen the cyborg drone, like the very first guys in medical. They made a, I think they have a video about, there's a demo you could play that the whole medical deck, and they have a video of the research deck. I am looking forward to the remake so much, man. Hear doors opening. It's that body horror I actually love about it's something about the both Sinshot games and even Fallout. I actually love that body horror. Just something about taking like, because usually it's in horror, like it's always, oh, person's dead, done deal. I think horror is actually more impactful if you take, if a body is like, it's not only just death is involved, but it's your body's taken and it's being used against your will. I feel like that adds to the horror aspect of it. I think Fallout 1 might be a bit silly with the centaurs, but they look even horrifying in 3 in New Vegas, and I love that. Oh boy. Hopefully you're gonna... Unless you're... I think they're gonna try to be smart and pursue me. There we go. It is the same. Yeah, the harnesses. I remember. It's just people's bodies, but like they're all skeletons because their bodies have been has decayed a while ago. But it's still going. The harnesses have an AI of their own or something. I don't. I forgot the lore of the harness, but I do know like it's the harness is alive, right? Like that's the one that's controlling, like moving the bodies. It's just that it's whatever's inside, like whatever's the body is just a skeleton now. Oh, yeah, that. I remember that's what it's supposed to be. Of course, something will always go wrong with pre-war. Say Fallout tech it's always a joke. What is? I remember with Overworld Blues, like it's supposed to be funny at first, but it's when you do a double take with the scientists, it's actually kind of sad. Like the story is actually pretty sad with Overworld Blues, hence why, like the radio, like the Overworld Blues radio sounds like just, well, has the name of the name of the DLC, the Blues. Like everything just, there's such a downer vibe about when you, especially when you learn about the lore about the scientists there. And not to say they're not, you know, like they didn't start off a good tension. They've done some very ethical experiments, but I think what's the saddest character for me is what's his name? What's his name? Was his name Boris, the one with the dog, the one experimenting on the dogs. Like he's a guy who's been bullied his entire life, and unfortunately it seems like he went on with that trauma for a while. And I think my brother he was saying that he thinks that, or either it might be down there in the lore, that he still has that trauma, and yet pre-war America, it's like, hey, we're gonna give you guys our like potential prisoners to experiment on, and most likely it's the potentially where they told Boris, hey, think of these guys as like the bullies who bully you, and don't care about them, experiment on them, like taking advantage of people's trauma just for the sake of experimenting. Okay, it's really dark when it was given as that as perspective, and that wouldn't surprise me, seeing how cruel pre-war America was in Fallout universe. Oh, this room is suspicious. Engineering access card. Okay.
I'm the last one left here. Shodan's got control over everything except me. I blew up the reactors, but I don't have the system's authorization code. Maybe I could get into an escape pod. Then again, no code. I've got to make it to the bridge.
Yep, that's. I think once you have that conversation with what's his name, Mobius, Dr. Mobius, he actually tells you that all their names have something to do with infinite loop. Oribus, Mobius, O as in like an infinite, a zero symbol, like because it goes on in circles. 8, which is similar to the, which is similar to the infinite symbol. And I forgot who. Oops, I'm gonna die here. What's her name? That's what's her name? I forgot her name. Like the one with the teddy bears. I forgot what's her name. Like I might look this up. Let me see if they add the characters here. Dala, there, yeah, there. That's her name. And what's I don't know what this. I don't know what is the name. Had to do with infinite. Klein bottle, yeah, that makes sense. I could have sworn Mobius might have a. I could have sworn Mobius explained it, but I kind of forgot. Yeah, there might. I think there might be a video out. Maybe someone might be explaining out there what Dala has anything to do with infinity, the concept of something going loop. But it makes sense of the whole theme of new the Doctors. It's someone else's one. Maybe I think I could have sworn Mobius explained it, but unless he was just talking about it in general with Klein and Ouroboros, and of course of himself. But I could have sworn me mentioned it somewhere if you talk to him. Oh, Mandala. You know, that makes sense. Might as well use these. I knew I saw something. You know, sometimes I was kind of lost at first when I was just listening to dialogue of Warm Blues because they went on forever. So I was just kind of like, what's going on exactly? But the more I play the DLC, the more I appreciate the intro. And ironically, the more I play the DLC, the more I want to skip the intro because I've seen it have all times and I already know like what they're gonna say, but I still appreciate the intro nonetheless. Schooler. Oh hey. This is the same lady who was actually sent to Citadel Station to spy on Diego. Seems like they probably got her. Not sure what the chip does though. I'm getting paranoid. I'm just looking back behind me, see if there's anything popping up behind me. That's to go through that area, but this door's broken. Anything down here? I think I've been here already. Yeesh, I remember. I really wish I remember if I where everything was. I know I skipped the camera out there, which is unfortunate. I think I've been there. I've been there. I need to go. I think one of those rooms is a. One of those rooms definitely is the antenna. I must go there. Ooh. So I get for not having a weapon ready. It's in my magnum. There we go. Oh, there's more. Is that it? Hopefully that's all of them. Goodness, we're missing one more, but that's yep. Should be nothing here, nothing atrocious. And let's get out of here. There we go. Just need one more. Get the shield up. One more log. Shodan.
Oh, my children, the security zone on level 8 is to be laid out in this manner and no other. For the lower level, remove its access to my domain. The balconies and catwalks shall be removed, save for one force bridge to the central shaft. There you shall monitor all incoming life forms.
So we heard rumors already that Shodan was turning the bridge, or I think security deck, into her fortress, so there's gonna be... Can imagine how many, or how much of an obstacle course she's preparing that place to be for us. Yeah, that's a little bit annoying, keep doing that. There we go. I believe this is how we activate, or no? There it is, yep. Ah, there we go, we got another logic probe, just what we needed. I think I'm very confident that because we have this one, we have all what we need for in terms of all the doors, or the puzzles we need to solve. Oh, I see why they gave you this. The only way out of this room is to activate the jump jets. There we go. Kind of a mean trade-off for exploring that room, but... Another puzzle we can solve so that this door doesn't get locked behind us, but... do I really want to spend a lot of time on this one?
Door.
Oh,
Auto
there we go.
close disabled.
At least that one's easy. We have one more somewhere, and that's gonna be this dead end. I'm gonna go here, or well, I've fully explored this hallway, so might as well. I will admit though, there is another like we're missing a. Oh, that looks hollow. And apparently there's a door here. A secret. Oh, there it is. Is that a secret? Or... not really. I guess I'm supposed to be here, snapping at us. We are missing a, I know this deck has like a bunch of security nodes in one room, but there's no passwords from it. It's just only from the first floor to the 6th one. Or is it with executive? Well, that's not my problem anymore, those guys. Just a way to get down here. Shame that blast door is broken though. Kind of forget how to get to the last, what is this? Oh. Because of reactivity. I kind of forgot how to get to the last antenna. It's down there somewhere. Does one of these doors have an access way to it? Oh, time for radiation. Ah! At least our suit gives us decent protection against radiation, but still, sound effect is really not the best in this game. What? Oh yeah, you can reflect the shurikens they throw at you by shooting at them. It's pretty weird. Sounds too much into these guys. There we go. So now we've reduced our security, but the good news is we don't have to worry about a code here. That is a lot of robots. That bottle looks unique. What is this? Yeah, we already have this card. Let's see who's this. Richie.
Shodan's got complete control of the system. We can't override him. He's keeping the codes from us. If we could just shut down the CPUs on levels 1 through 6, then we could. Yeah, that would do it. The question is, how do we do it? We can't send strike teams to disable the CPUs on those 6 floors. We can't even defend ourselves. Richie out.
Don't worry, I got you covered. Already blew up 3 of those things. The last one definitely shouldn't have a trap that Shodan has for us. Waiting as we're trying to disable the satellite. There it is. Now, there's a new enemy there, but before I get to him, I'm quite curious what's over here. That scared me. Just standing there ominously but not attacking me. Those are what scares me more. Ah, crap. There we go. There's more assassins somewhere though, but I don't... Getting paranoid where they could be. Security Mark II robot. Well, it says Security 2, but these are technically the Mark II versions of these things. Much more tankier and do a lot more damage. These guys are one of the worst enemies in this game, and unfortunately we'll see more of them later. Penetrator could be useful, but Mac Pulse is actually pretty good against these guys. There we go. We definitely want to you want to save the Mac Pulse down for those guys. Stick with our assault rifle for now. It's been kicking ass. Wasn't too hard, but we'll get to a certain point in the game where there's a reason why these guys are annoying. As like I said, we have yet to see the beginning of Shodan's Wrath. Is this where it came from? Yes, it is. I'm gonna, you know what, I probably should get that, yeah, I'm gonna probably deal with the, antenna first before I explore. I might forget that I blow it up. Hello. Yeah, even these rifles, yeah, essentially Shodan will bring a shotgun with a shotgun, most likely. You probably need triple the shotgun to deal with the, upcoming, vengeance you'll have. But we'll get to that later. I saw I could shoot the projectile, but it's kind of finicky. Also, this guy is unique because he drops a target identifier. Tier 4. There we go. I think, nope, that's all of them. See the problem, these guys only drop hollow tips, which would have been better to drop something else, but that's fine. It's the enforcers that drop good ammo. So in order to unlock this barrier, hey look! Easiest puzzle. I wonder why. Let's save. And flip the switch, there we go. Oops, let's put the map back again. So there's a force field here, and there's a little panel, usually for wire puzzle. We don't have to worry about that one now. Let's get rid of this camera. And this is the last satellite we have to blow up, so we just have to place the plastic here, and we should be good to go.
Make yourself comfortable, Hacker.
I don't think so, Shodan. Never mind. I was too slow to use the... Oops. Did I drop it by accident and it actually blew up? Yes, I did. Oh well. It works. That's fine, and it works. So yeah, Shodan has a trap. Like, she tries to block you in with the plastic explosive, but you know what? That's fine. So as you can see, Rebecca and Shodan both have emails sent towards us, and I think this is the more recent one.
I hope you amused yourself with the antennae. My central consciousness remains serenely undisturbed on the bridge. When the cyborgs catch up to you, I will be watching.
Oh, this one? This is the, it does look like a Shiba box, that's funny. Jump jet makes it so that you can, jump higher. Like, float, I don't know if this is the best room to show, but you activate this and it takes up a lot of your power, but it does this. See? I can hover. But it eats up a lot of the, my energy, so that's something you want to use sparingly. So, oh, we have one more letter. Rebecca.
Listen up, Hacker. I finally convinced the Brats at Trioptimum to let us blow the station. If you can find out the system's authorization code, you can set the reactor to overload. Look for that code from Will and Richie, the sysop on engineering. Then you have to go to the reactor core and look for a panel where you can enter the code and hit the overload switch. You'll need at least a level 2 environment suit to survive, or else a hell of a lot of detox. Escape pods are on the flight deck. Enter and launch code is 001. Good luck. We'll be watching.
So this is the reason why we collected all the wrote down the numbers from the after blowing all the security nodes. That is the password to activate the self-destruct. That's I think she explains it like CCAR pinpoint together. But now our objective is to go back to the reactor, activate the self-destruct, and pretty much destroy the Citadel station stuff, because she didn't say voice-wise, but in the text she says that yeah, Shodan is planning to head to move the space station to Earth. So now we just have authority to straight up blow up the station. Now I just need to remember where the elevator was. I think this elevator might work. I don't know if that's where we came from. Because that's the one, I think that's the one we blew up, or might be that one. Yeah, that's what I don't like about engineering. It's just so hard to remember where everything's at. Oh, this one's broken. I'm hoping I don't need to do anything. Oh, hello. I'm hoping I don't need to do anything else involving finding more codes elsewhere to activate the self-destruct, because I already found all of the codes needed. Experimental station. Ah. Oh yeah, we're back here. That's useful. That actually is useful for one reason though, so that... Where is it? I think one of these leads back to where I need to go in terms of the elevator, hopefully. More ammo, which is nice. And I want to pick up the medical pack, thank you very much. I kind of forgot what the elevator was. Yeah, that's fine. Go ahead. The journey to find that elevator. It should be here, I do know that. Like, I'm so close to it. Not this one. There it is. There we go, I just need to drop down here. Here we go. So, 4, 6. I'm not sure if the other elevator was better to get to a reactor, but this one's fine. Now we go to maintenance, I believe. And then we mad dash like hell over here. And then to reactor. Yeah, Shona's not kidding around. She's sent a lot of backup to the to reactor. Cause that definitely wasn't there last time. They just only drop hollow bullets once again for the Magnum, but not helpful for us against the new enemies that keep popping up. So we had to find the reactor doors, which I believe it's this one, right? There we go. Also, we have a new enemy over here, a flyer. These are pretty much drones. They go down quickly, but they can be annoying because they can snipe us from a distance if we're not expecting them. There's another one, another one. Here it goes, yeah. Radiation is just gonna wheel on us like crazy. obnoxious sounds. That could be the shield. Alright, let's get this out of the way. Not sure that's a good idea to have my back exposed. Oops, wrong one. There we go. There we go. We can make a jump down here, though. Where's the button? There we go. Alright. Now we can get the password. Thankfully, I've wrote it down somewhere. 435926. So here's hoping this is what we need to do. 4, 3, 5. Yep. 9, 2, 6. There we go. Now we gotta make a mad dash out of here. And we gotta go back to the flight bay. Flight bay hangar. As much as I'd like to use a audio tape or a log. You know what? Take me out. That's fine. Who's shooting at me? Yeah, this place is too crazy to stick around. Alright, who's... Huh, Shodan. She definitely will have something very nice to say to us after we've enabled self-destruct.
What have you done, you impudent insect? If I am to die now, then I will avenge myself on you. My cybernetic children will feed on your flesh, and none will ever know your deeds or even your name. Enjoy your victory, human, for the remainder.
She seems happy about it. She definitely will send us a bunch of goodbye gifts though before we leave, so that's something to watch out for. I forget what's the quickest way to the elevator though. That's definitely not it. This should be it. I do know that there's gonna be a bunch of robots behind this door, so I'm gonna try to do my best to cheat them out. Here's one. So now we gotta deal with Citadel Station constantly blaring in our ears. Just remind us that the whole place is about to blow up. Ow. Oh, I forget, with the power down, we can't use our shields, nor we can't use our lazy rapier. So, we're stuck with using, let's use splinters, let's see what happens. Actually, no, that's a bad idea. I wouldn't use this. I think we probably should use the mag pulse rifle. Damn. That's the problem with using this thing though. Like I said, the projectile is so wonky. Did I pick up the med pack? Yes, I did. There you go. I don't know, I'm not gonna bother the bullets. Is there a recharger station that... I might damage myself with it, but it'll be worth it. Hello. Speaking of things being worth it. The vibrations. Oh, this guy's taking up the... That's annoying. Ah, where is he? Yeah, this is what I mean why the Mark II robots are annoying. They're gonna be everywhere. It's like blocking our way to the escape pod. God damn it. It's fine. And there's another. Oh, I found us another one there. Oh, this guy follows. There we go. Yeah, like I'm not kidding. Like Shodan, she's flooded the whole area. Like in order to get to escape pods, they're everywhere. Oh, wrong floor. I just went 5 instead. Storage deck is fine. But this is not though. I forgot I call myself Goompa Doopa. Don't keep me waiting, Goompa Doopa. I'm eager to finish what I started. Have fun saying that with a straight face. Oh, I'm literally just walking here without thinking about getting flanked by these guys. But yeah, we need to go to these escape pods. I kind of forget what they were. I think that's... No, that's not an escape pod. I don't even remember if I activated the restoration chamber here. I might have, but even if I didn't, I might as well save. I didn't want to lose all that progress. Oh, I could have. That is amazing. I am so glad that I did that unintentionally. So let me see there, like Goompa butt. So like I did some. I don't know. Like I've already did something that. I'm just hoping it actually, like, you know, hopefully anywhere else it doesn't mean anything too bad. But yeah, it's just literally. I love that. It's appropriate. It fits my humor. Anyways, at least these guys are not too bad to take down. We have a height advantage and they can't fire back at us. Be another one here, or no, that's all of them. Penetrator, yeah. As long as these guys keep dropping the penetrator, or the heavy slug bullet as well. But sometimes they keep dropping the hollow, which is not the best ammo. I think here it is. I see. True. You can't account for everything. Maybe Koopa means turtle in Japan as well. I could be wrong. So it should be. Let's take 2 of these. And just wait my health to heal up. Wow. Languages can be funny sometimes like that. Deadman Poop Army. That's what they are. Anyways, I'm gonna purposely, I know what's up ahead. Obviously, whoever gave us the, Mr. Diego himself. I just want to show him off what he looks like. This is what he looks like. He also melees us. Now, I'm not lying though, like he sounds like a dork at times, but he actually looks pretty badass as a cyborg. Yeah, he can melee us and he can shoot at us from a distance. So, laser rapier. Get ready for some clown vomit glit as a visuals, and let's have at it. Yep, that's all you need. She told us the password was 001. Bam. And that's it. That's the end of Cinder Shock 1.
Live pod launch initiated.
We've finally beaten it. We're gonna get a happy ending with this horrible visual going on. Definitely nothing will go bad here. And roll credits. So, I'm not sure what that means entirely, but... Up. Double Rebecca. Hold on. Let's get the map out. So, tell us, Rebecca, what's going on?
Okay, now don't panic. You can still get out of this alive if you move. Showdown is going to separate the bridge from the rest of the station.
There we go.
Let's be on the bridge. We've got a team of engineers here, people who worked on the station and on Showdown. We'll try to feed you info while you make your run.
I see that you are still receiving transmissions from Earth. We'll have no more of that.
That'd be amazing if that's what they did. Like, they see there's a visual glitch. It's like, you know what? Let's just use that for the effect of taking a chem that pretty much puts you on, like, enhances your strength, but you just see all these different colors. That would be... Oh, no. No, 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 no. In fact, you know what? They can take me out, but I need to pick up something. There we go.
Pod launch cancelled by Shodan.
Oh, Shodan. Always she just wants to stick around. But... Oh. You know what? These guys can take me out because... I think there should be like a healing station somewhere. Yeah, that's fine. Check me out. So, our objective here is to get to the bridge before she launches the Vados, and we're just here left for dead. I could have sworn there's a recharger station here. Oh no, this is not where I want to be. Or actually, yes. There we go. Never mind. Okay, no, that's where we came from. Yeah, close that door. Though, to be honest, I think we might have to go through that area. No, never mind. This is even better. Detox us. There we go. So we're in the home stretch, though. We do need to go back to executive. I'm gonna miss Citadel Station. It's been a fun journey, exploring all these crazy rooms of death, but we're gonna make a hasty exit eventually. Yeah, I will admit though the alarm might get annoying eventually, but hopefully it won't be too bad over time. I think this is where... I didn't explore that area yet, but I don't see any point now. Oh, yep. Just got her back over there. Let's... We got the bullets for this thing, so might as well. I think I got the Scorpion gun might be here, but if I miss it, that's okay. This game's still doable about it. Also, I'm running out of bullets for the magnesium rifle, so I gotta be cautious about that. What's this now? Rebecca.
God damn it! I thought we had Shodan's jamming signal beaten. Boris is working on it. We've got some information. You'll have to cut through the security level to get to the bridge. We're guessing Shodan has disabled most of the repulsor levels and spread energy drain lines around the central column. You won't be able to...
Do you really think your little friend Rebecca can help you?
Is this where the elevator is at? No. Ah, damn it. I have to go back here then. Okay. It's fine. I know the elevator's in that room. Somewhere. Oh, there it is. You know, maybe not. Let's not use this weapon anymore. There we go. We'll just put the end of the blaring. Yes, there we go. I'm not sure the music is like this version of I know SimShock has different MIDIs. Like back then when they used MIDIs for the soundtrack, it actually plays different songs a bit, or just different. Yeah, just different MIDIs. But I can't say this is the best version of this theme, but I'm gonna say Security and Bridge have one of the most best soundtrack of this game, along with Executive. It really hypes you up a bit, because we're really approaching endgame right now.
I've made it. I'm on the security hub, but it's a fortress. Elevator's gone. Have to go up the central shaft to the bridge. There's a control here somewhere that activates the force bridge across the shaft.
But I'm gonna be cruel here, but I think this is where I gotta cut the stream here. It's been a fun run, but I think this is probably time to cut it. Next, I think definitely next week we can definitely finish. They are, yeah, I agree. Midis are fun. One day I might experiment with them more, but yep, probably a good spot to end this stream, and we can definitely beat this game next stream, because all we got left is security and the bridge level, and we'll finally meet Shodan. This has been a fun stream, by the way, and also learning to also just pacing my time, and also I actually enjoy just streaming much longer than usual. And it's actually pretty very satisfying. But anyways, thanks again for anyone dropping by to check the stream and checking the VOD as well. And even I still appreciate it, even just 1 second to take a look at it. My message still stands at the beginning too. If you ever feel like if you need a place to vent, please feel free to reach out to therapy or anyone you think that you believe and you trust that can understand what you're going through. You really do deserve that, a time for relaxation and to vent out some things. So hopefully everybody gets a chance to do that. Also, I would not be on a side note, I would not be streaming on Thursday because of Thanksgiving. Just like to keep out of that. And also Friday, I'll come back to streaming on Friday. I'll play more of Pokemon Violet. I was going to say Scarlet because they always say Scarlet and Violet, so I'm always tempted to say Scarlet, but I'm playing the Violet version, so that's a clarification. So, anyways, once again, thanks again for dropping by to check out what's going on here, and I'll see you in the next, perhaps the next stream, VOD, you name it. But anyways, thanks again. See ya. And also, yes, for anyone who celebrates, have a wonderful Thanksgiving. Goodbye.